Hello and welcome to Geo Week Recap. We bring you the top geopolitical events from the last week so you stay ahead and updated. Let's get started. The biggest headline of this week, India and US have signed a major trade deal. This is not a full trade agreement but an interim trade framework. The biggest highlight of this deal is tariff. The United States has agreed to reduce tariff on many Indian products from high 50% to the 18%. This is a stronger win for Indian exporter and gives India one of the better trade terms with the US. But these benefits comes at a cost. To make this deal possible, India has agreed to gradually reduce import of Russian crude oil. Along with this, India has committed to buying around $500 billion worth of energy from United States over the upcoming years. This shift directly affects India's long-standing energy relationship with Russia. However, Russian officials have responded calmly, saying that India is an important partner and Russia understands India's position. They have also said they do not expect India to completely stop buying Russian oil. Now, when we compare India with other countries competing in the US market, such as Bangladesh, Taiwan, and China, India clearly stand out. These countries do not enjoy similar tariff reduction, which makes Indian goods more competitive in the US market. Sector-wise, Indian exports like pharmaceutical, gems and diamonds, ICT products and high-value manufacturing goods will be get zero or very less duty. In return, India will allow limited access or lower duties for some US products like wine, spirit, animal feed and apples. The Indian government has clearly said that farmers, MSME, dairy and agriculture sector remain protected. A final legal version of this deal is expected by March 2026. I will make dedicated video on this topic next week where we will break down every sector impact and the hidden angle of this deal. The tension between United States and Iran have sharply escalated in early February 2026. On February 3rd, US forces shot down an Iranian drone near USS Abraham Lincoln in the Arabian Sea, signaling rising military friction. Just a day later, on February 4th, both sides agreed to hold indirect nuclear talks in Oman, raising hopes of de-escalation. Those talks took place on February 6th, while neither side reached a deal. Both sides described discussion as a good start. However, the same day, US President Donald Trump signed an executive order threatening tariffs on countries doing business with Iran. On February 7, Iran Foreign Minister warned that any US strike would lead to attack on American bases across the Middle East. In the recent week, Pakistan Army convoy and security installation were hit by a powerful bomb blast involving IEDs and coordinated militant assault. Several soldiers were killed, making one of the most serious escalations in the region in recent years. What made this attack especially significant was the reported use of female fidayeen attackers, a rare and alarming tactic in Baloch insurgency. This signals a major shift in the strategy by the Balochistan Liberation Army. The attacks are likely attributed to Baloch separatist organization, particularly the Balochistan Liberation Army (BLA), which has long accused the Pakistan state of political migration, resource exploitation, and the human rights abuse. Pakistan alleged that India was behind the violence. India firmly rejected this claim and calling them baseless and unsupported by evidence. Despite its strategic importance, including projects under the China Pakistan Economic Corridor, Balochistan remained trapped in the cycle of conflict with no immediate sign of peace.